So funny not to see it. Am I in the center? Yay! Hello! Alexa, turn down. I'm Daphne Brogdon. Welcome to Food Talk TV Sunday Night Spectacular. The crowd goes wild because we are cooking and preparing things that we don't have to cook. And we're going to be making food here today on Food Talk TV, which is the longest running live cooking show in TikTok history. And I have I'm not usually here. I'm Daphne Brogdon, formerly of Food Network Daphne Dishes. I also have Daphne Dishes Again on YouTube, and my channel is Daph Brog on TikTok. Very happy to be part of the Food Talk TV universe. I'm usually doing this Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Central Time, and I get to guest star. This is like, remember, if you're my age, like Johnny Carson would go on vacation, and like Joan Rivers would fill in. So this is kind of like this. I'm filling in here for the big dogs here, for Caz and Christine. And this, I feel like Mr. Rogers when it's time to put on my apron, my Food Talk TV apron. So what I'm going to cook tonight is, one of the dishes is a perfect summer dish, and it's called the Perfect Gazpacho. And
Trini Cook says hello.
Oh, hi Trini! Another one of our fabulous creators. My daughter Vivian, who's just back from a month in Italy, Crimea River, she is here to help me tonight, which is great. So she's going to be helping me like read comments and some camera work. Usually I'm flying solo, so big shout out to my my Ed McMahon, my Andy Richter here, Vivian. Thank you very, very much. So here's what I'm going to make tonight: the perfect gazpacho with a little twist, and a really delicious lemon tomato chicken. Now that will take a little bit of cooking, but I'm trying to make things now that we're in the summer months where we don't have to turn the oven on, right? Now the thing with, I'm going to start with the chicken, but I just want to give you a little headline. What did you want to say, Vivian? Looks like you want to say something.
No, Mustard Queen is here, and Mark Murd says, hey everyone.
Oh, Mark, okay, these are all part of our great Food Talk TV creators. You guys tap the screens. Also, we have the little love you so much, which is basically the same value as a rose. So, you know, if you want to give a reward to Food Talk TV, we always appreciate.
And Melissa Murd says hello.
And Melissa, who's a big, she, at our Texas retreat, she won the competition there. So these are all great Food Talk TV creators, and thank you guys for joining. Great to see you. Hope you guys are all doing well. Oh, God, it's terrible what happened in Texas. Ugh, awful.
Jenna P says, menu sounds delish.
Oh, Jenna Pie, hi, so good to see you. You found me on Sundays. So Jenna Pie is one of the ones who finds me on Wednesday, because sometimes people don't. Okay, so these recipes, which will be on the Food Talk TV website, I'm taking them from New York Times. Now this chicken one, though, is not just any New York Times recipe. It's by Rose Schulman. She's a prolific cookbook writer who actually co-wrote my late husband's cookbook. So she's a family friend. She's a fantastic cook. She started doing pop-up dinners in her apartment in Austin, Texas when she was going to college, and ended up living her life as a food creator. So she's really great. No, her recipes you can bank on. My one amendment to her recipe, though, is she made this with a chicken breast, and I prefer chicken thighs. So I'm gonna use chicken thighs.
Why do you prefer chicken thighs?
Oh, thank you. And we have a question out in the back there from Vivian Peel. Yes, why do you prefer chicken thighs? Because they're more flavorful. Chicken breast, white meat tend to be a little, you know, not as flavorful. I know they're really common and people like them, but dark meat is better. Sorry, white meat. Dark meat is better. It just is. So I'm getting my hands all chicken right when I'm going to do the marinade. Now I got to wash it again. So keep tapping that screen.
Oh, Melissa Murd sent some love yous.
Oh, thank you, Melissa. Fantastic. Okay, so first we're going to start with the marinade for this, because then we're going to go on. So it's called lemon garlic chicken. Oh, so this is funny. So this is a running thing. I actually have to use the garlic for this, and I didn't mean to. It's a controversial thing in Food Talk TV. Uh-oh, where's my garlic? Of course I put everything out except for that. Oh boy. Oh, there we go. No, I went to the store yesterday and got everything except garlic, and I have my fresh clove I want to use for my gazpacho, so I am going to use some garlic for this. So we're going to start with 2 tablespoons of olive oil for the marinade in a non-reactive bowl. I love this thing. That just means I don't put tomato in aluminum. I did that once in college. Boy, did I get sick. All that acid. Okay, and then some lemon juice. Didn't mean to cut this chicken out here. Wait, did I cut this? No, this didn't touch. It doesn't matter. It's not going to go anywhere. If you're just joining me, I am going to make lemon and garlic chicken with cherry tomatoes.
Cooking, right?
Cooking.
To say
I'm cooking. That's right, AI gods. I am cooking. I'm doing a lot of cooking tonight. Cooking. Cook along with me. Or just keep me company. You can be like unloading your dishwasher or whatever you want to be doing. So it said 3 tablespoons. I'm just going to squeeze a whole lemon. I think good enough. Close enough. Yes, cooking tonight. Good fresh lemons. All right, and then, the garlic cloves, of which, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Very exciting to have, both of my kids were gone for Vivian was gone for a month, and then my son went to camp for a week, so they were gone for a week. Here's my imitation of when my kids were gone for a week.
Sad little Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown. It was a total Charlie Brown. I was, yeah, because I thought, well, when they're gone, I'll get all kinds of things done. It'll be all about me. I didn't want it to be about me.
Yeah, you were supposed to have your Rocky montage.
Well, I did work out. Every time I was working out, I would send a picture to Vivian. I was like, montage.
Oh, Katie says, but they're both happy to be home. We are.
Oh, you are? Okay.
I greatly missed air conditioning.
Yes, this is where I said to Vivian, there's nothing like travel to make you happy to be American. And the one thing that people really love about being American is ice cubes. Because other countries don't get into ice cubes like we do. Really, that nice cold drink there. Okay, so chopped rosemary, which I got. I think I've shown you guys some of that before. This is my southern side of my house where I have really some lovely sun for my things that I'm growing. My garden is not so good right now.
Yes, thank you, Mustard Queen. The recipes for tonight's show are on FoodtokTV.com.
Oh,
good
fantastic.
shout.
That's right. That's right. Okay, so I'm just going to chop up some rosemary here.
So what are you making right now?
I am making the lemon garlic chicken with cherry tomatoes.
So you're making the marinade, or?
Sorry, yeah, thank you, Vivian. I am making the marinade. So you're just supposed to marinate this for, 15 to 30 minutes. So I'm doing all the steps here so you can see how easy this is. It's a very fragrant rosemary. So far I've got garlic, lemon, olive oil, rosemary. You could put anything in that and it's going to be good. I could put a piece of cardboard in that and it'll be tasty. Salt and pepper. There we go.
Terry says fried goat kidneys are the best. That's interesting.
Oh, fried goat kidneys. That's it. Well, I like goat meat and I like kidneys.
And then Ron says, I was in Jamaica for 3 months and ice is a luxury.
Exactly. No, it 100% is. And it's funny because when you speak to people from other countries, they think we're like a little nutty. They're like, you guys and your peanut butter and your ice cubes, like enough. But yeah, and plentiful AC. I mean, Vivian was in the south of Italy where you were eating a lot of food when you cook a lot of food when you're in Italy. Anyway, and she was saying, oh, well, they didn't put on the air conditioning much. I said, listen, dude, in Italy, air conditioning costs like 10 times what it costs here. So it kind of, it's more expensive. All right. Yep. There we go. Okay, so now I want to cut. When you make chicken thighs, you don't have to. I like to trim the little bits of fat. Partly it's from my restaurant experience. My late husband and I owned restaurants together, and I just think it's going to be gonna look better. A little more presentational. If you don't want to do it, it's not the end of the world. It's just to make it look a little nicer. These were actually pretty well trimmed.
Katie says it's only me and I run out of ice in the summer.
Oh my gosh, no kidding. I actually looked to when I remodeled this part of the kitchen. Oh, this thigh, look, this is a little big. I'm going to actually cut this in half because I think it's a little ungainly. I looked at getting an ice machine because I thought, oh, wouldn't I be the most successful hostess if I had an ice machine? That'd be so great. And then so many people were like, they leak a lot. And then I saw the price tag and I went, nah, it's all right. It's easy enough to go to the liquor store and get a bag if I run low. So, Here we go. So we're just gonna pop these in.
Tap the screen, send some lights. Thank you all for joining.
Yes, thank you. Vivian, you're so helpful. I love it. It's so much more fun when you do this with me. I'm always jealous of our Food Talk TV creators when they have helpers, and I don't. It's lonely there on a Wednesday afternoon. Wednesday at lunchtime. Okay. All right, so that's enough for us because it's just the three of us tonight. Okay, so getting that.
Oh, Melissa says, glad to see Daphne as I'm usually working when she's on.
Oh, thank you. I know. Oh, good. Thank you, Melissa. I'm so glad. You can see if I'm any good. All right, so lemon, olive oil, rosemary, salt, pepper, garlic.
Give us another shot.
What? Oh. Can you see that?
Yeah, very nice.
There you go. Okay, good. I'm just going to set it aside. I'm not even going to bother with refrigerator. It's going to go in there.
Oh, Butters is in the shot now.
Butters is always in the shot. Butters is a loyal, is very loyal to me here. I know you want this chicken, but it's raw, so it's not good for you. Wait, I'm going to wash my hands. How do you like this big board? Can they see the big board?
Oh, no, they can't. Here, I'll pan over.
So, yeah, so this is pretty funny. This was like, I don't know what, it was kept roaming around the house. Something came in it, and I was about to throw it away, and I went, oh, wait a minute, because one of the problems is I get backlit, because I'm in California. It's only 6 o'clock here, so it's still pretty sunny. So this is my very unartful way to not be backlit for my cooking show, because I'm cooking.
Ron says, the kitchen has very good acoustics. I don't see any microphone.
Ron, thank you so much, because I was sent a remote mic and I meant to have it and I totally forgot. So yeah, so thank you. I'm glad to hear it, and I'm trying to project from my theater experience.
Well, you know, Daphne Dishes, the Food Network show, was shot in this very kitchen.
It was with professional hair, makeup, and lighting, but yes, otherwise now it's me and Vivian and my dog. All right, so let's move on to gazpacho. Okay, now here's the interesting thing about the gazpacho. I'll bring it over here. It's right. Da, 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 da. Since I'm lit here. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta move my chicken sitch. So yes, and Daphne Dishes. That was my Food Network show. Okay. So there's a couple ways. Where do I start? If you like me, if you eat raw onions, you get terrible heartburn. I get terrible heartburn. It took me years to figure it out. I'd gorge on Mexican food, and then I'd be doubled over in the back seat of my car, unable to drive. I was in so much pain. And it was, I don't know, it was probably my late 20s, where finally, because I was producing a medical show, and the doctor who was the host said something about raw onions and reflux, and I went, oh my God, that's me! So I wanted to figure out how I could do a gazpacho when onions are so deadly to me, and I figured it out. You steam the onion. There's two methods you can do, okay? So one is you can steam the onion, or you chop it up and you soak it in water for a couple hours before you cook it.
And that makes you not have reflux?
It takes out the sulfur in the onion.
Caz, shout out Dr. Dina Dell. Yes.
Yes, I love it. Oh God, Caz is watching. That's amazing. Yes, that's actually how Caz knew me from my way back when in my Dina Dell days. Yes, Dr. Dean, he was the one that figured it out for me. What was happening to me? I was doubled over after I ate salsa and stuff. So I can't eat regular salsa. I have to be careful with, ceviche and gazpacho and all these things I absolutely love. So that's why I wanted to figure out how I could do them on my own. So perhaps you are like me and you have this issue, and this is going to help you.
So today you're choosing to steam it.
Yes. So you could soak it in water, but I'm going to steam it. I'm a big believer in the power of steam. In fact, our last restaurant that my husband and I had, which was called Prawn, it was at Grand Central Market in downtown LA. And we did a lot of the cooking in steam kettles. And I did a whole episode on Daphne Dishes, all about all the things that you can make via steam, even desserts. I should do some more of that.
Yeah, that'd be great. All right, tap the screen, everyone. I think we're trying to get to a goal, I believe. It seems like we're at 39 out of 100. On the little heart guys.
Oh, that's good. 39. That's good. That's better than I do. I think Wednesdays I don't even get that much. And then, well, a steam or a poach. I think even a steam or a poach. And the other thing is that if you're wanting to watch your weight, which now I am because I'm a little chubby for me right now, this is a lower...
Oh, Katie just sent a bunch of love yous.
Oh, thank you, Katie. Oh, my God.
And it got us to 50% of our goal.
Shut the front door. That's amazing. Okay, so I'm popping these onions in the water. I'm kind of poaching them. Not really steaming them. I guess I'm poaching them. To get the acid out.
How would you define the difference between poaching and steaming?
Well, that's a very good question. Steaming, you actually you won't touch the water. You would more like parboil. It would be like, I have a pot of water, and I put something on top, and the steam is rising, okay? But when you have shallow water, then it's a poach. Like poaching fish in wine.
I want to get the onions, but there's a spindrift can in the back. It's not a very pretty background.
Oh. There we go. It's empty, too. Thank you, Vivian. It's good to have a professional. You should have seen when I did my show on Food Network, cooking on Food Network, and Vivian was, what were you like?
9.
Oh my God, you would never know it. She was 9 going on 40. She was so good about like, and my son was even younger, and she would be like, all right, we're gonna hit our mark. We're gonna walk in here. We're gonna act.
Oh, and cash out Chef Mark Peel from Campanile. Yes.
That's right. That's my late husband. That's Vivian's daddy, and Campanile was his landmark restaurant in Los Angeles. So we're gonna let this sort of poach while I do the other stuff. So now, most of the time...
Oh, Mustard Queen sent a heart me. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Taylor. So when you can obviously make a gazpacho without cooking or turning on any heat. I have to because I have this onion. I am handicapped when it comes to raw onion. So this is my workaround.
But normally this would be a great summer recipe.
Yes, I mean I still think it is. You don't have to put on an oven, which is good. But yeah, so I'm just gonna.
So what else is going in the gazpacho?
Key ingredient gazpacho is a cucumber. So that is really the big megillah of it. Is the cucumber and tomatoes. Now this recipe calls for about 2 pounds of tomato. It is messy. You have to core them. You have to cut off the tops and then disembowel. I will show you one tomato that I will disembowel for you.
In graphic detail.
Yes, but then I will tell you an easier way to do it. So, I mean, I couldn't find my paring knife, which I'm really vexed by. But I just take it, I just can.
Do you want me to get a closer shot?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Actually, how do I do this without...
You don't have to do anything with that.
Oh.
You just pop it out.
Okay. Sorry for the camera shakes for a moment, y'all.
Yeah.
There we
It's
go.
gonna be worth it. It's gonna be like, okay, so you just kind of can feel stuck in the top here. Just the fibrous center there. It's going bye-bye. So this is the disemboweling of the tomato.
Dash says, beautiful little cherry tomatoes. Are you making a homemade tomato sauce?
I am going to use them for my chicken. Very good to see. Yeah, so we're doing tomatoes 2 ways in this. We have the big, more like Roma tomatoes for the gazpacho, and the cherry tomatoes will go with the chicken. So you can get your 2 pounds this way. It's not quite 2 pounds because I rejected the tomato because it was so underripe. How do you get good tomatoes that are ripe? Oh, I know. You buy a can. So you can buy fancy tomatoes, which is even better, the San Marara, whatever tomatoes. I drained these, just a can of Kirkland. So I'm just doing this so you can see. You can use fresh tomatoes.
Dash says chicken parm, question mark?
No. Lemon and garlic chicken with cherry tomatoes. It doesn't matter. My biggest ethos, my biggest message of cooking is don't be afraid to cook. Most people don't cook enough for themselves. It's healthier, you'll save money, plus I find it quite therapeutic. So if it's easier for you just to get some, don't feel like, oh, I gotta go get fresh tomatoes, that's messy. Just get some cans, it's fine, it's better. You're still making food. It's all good.
How are the onions doing?
How are the onions doing? I think they're good.
Yeah, Genevieve says cooking is therapeutic.
Yeah, I actually somebody was saying to me, I was thinking about, since I've had so much grief the last few years, and one of the things that I know, well, for Viv and I, that cooking really helped us with our grief. And I was thinking of like doing some stuff about like, I don't know, cooking, grief, therapy, whatever. I mean, I'm sure it's true if other things that people do with their hands are probably also helpful for getting through stuff.
Oh, Mustard Queen just sent a bunch of gifts. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, how awesome. Okay.
Oh, and Ron says therapeutic and aromatic.
That's awesome. All right, I'm just going to drain this.
All right.
There we go. So now...
Oh, and Fran Diego just sent a bunch of gifts too. Thank you so much.
Fran Diego, talk about the wind beneath my wings. Hi, Fran. I'm so glad you're here. You're seeing me at my special guest star time. I'm the Joan Rivers tonight of Sunday Food Talk TV. Okay.
Lainey says, what are you all making?
Thank you for asking, Lainey. I am making a gazpacho, but a gazpacho where I am neutering the onions because I am personally quite sensitive to raw onions. And I'm making a lemon and garlic chicken with cherry tomatoes. So we're doing tomatoes 2 ways, so this is a nice summer meal, okay? So we've got the onions, we've got the tomatoes. Now we have to deal with the cucumber. Now, I'll be honest, some people believe that you peel the cucumber. Some people think that you should keep some of the skin in order to have fiber. There's a whole conversation when it comes to gazpacho. Do you strain it? Do you not strain it? Some people don't want to strain it. Some people want the fiber, so forth. It's really a personal preference. I am peeling this, but I'm not going to peel it super carefully. I don't care if there's a little bit, because I think there is something to having some of that fiber. But since it's not getting cooked, it's fine. Okay. And now we're just gonna, you can just chop it up like that, or
Oh, Mr. Crown Royal says, yo, 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 Daphne.
Hi, Mr. Crown Royal. My God, it's like the all-star cast of Food Talk TV. And you guys know, if you're new to Food Talk TV, anytime you come onto this channel, you are going to get different food creators. I am but one in this stable of fabulous food creators. So you can even make it easier. The good old mandolin. Doesn't matter. It's all going to be
Lainey
pureed.
says, where did you find that handheld mandolin?
Oh, God. I don't know. I got to be honest. I think your dad bought it a few years ago. I don't even know. It's an XOXO. I know that. So
And it comes in handy a lot.
Yeah, we use it all the time. All the time. Don't know where the guard on it is anymore. It's another one of those things that I like to tell people who are afraid to cook. Get a mandolin. Of course, you get down to the end. You want to be careful. So look how pretty this is looking. So already you're thinking, am I making a summer salad? No, I'm making soup. I'm going to make a soup that you don't have to turn the oven on. Okay. Here's the other really important thing. A chili. Now this is an Anaheim chili. You could use a different kind of chili if you want. I don't want one that's too spicy, you know. I find this is pretty reliable, and it's also, you know, what's on hand. It's what's ever available in your local market. You still marinating over there, chicken? Yes, I'm marinating. I understand raw chicken. I speak raw chicken. Okay. So
But once it's cooked, you don't speak that language anymore. You only speak raw chicken.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, you're right. I got to work on that. So I'm gonna. These are.
Oh, Mustard Queen sent some love you so muches.
Oh, thank you, Mustard Queen. How about having Vivian helping me here? It's extra special, isn't it? For those of you who see my other shows, you'll know it's better. Everything's better with Vivian. Okay, so we've got the peppers. Let me make sure that I am following a New York Times recipe here. They call this the best gazpacho.
You want to shout out who wrote the recipe again?
Well, the gazpacho is by Julia Moskin, who I don't know. The lemon and garlic chicken with cherry tomatoes is by our family friend Rose Schulman, who is a prolific cookbook writer, and she co-wrote my late husband Mark Peel's last cookbook. And so I know this chicken, it's in the bag.
October Dragonfly says, it is better when the daughters help out.
That's right. Oh my God. Christine, how are you doing? Oh, I'm going to be in Ohio. I'm not going to be in your town, though. I'm going to be there. Saturday, I'm going to Columbus for work. Okay, no, wait a minute. What happened to my garlic?
Over there, isn't it? Wait, or do you mean the jar?
No, I saved the fresh garlic for it. It was right here. I think it might have gotten pushed around. Darn it. Shoot, I was purposely saving.
Well, while we're searching for the garlic, tap the screen, give us some likes. Food Talk TV is the longest running TikTok cooking show.
Live cooking show. Darn it. Okay, I guess I'll have to use garlic. All right, sorry. Okay, well, do as I say, not as I do, because I would use fresh garlic for that, but we'll just throw some in there. Okay. Got all of that. And then, oh, that's right. This is why I wanted to try this one. Okay. Right. So we are gonna have to go on location. Oh, look. I'm gonna put it in anyway. I found my garlic.
So you're just using one clove?
That's all it called for. I was a little surprised that it was only one. But
Caz says Vivian is a good producer. Thank you very much.
Excellent. Excellent producer.
Ron says, "Oh no, not jarlic."
I know. Listen, I didn't mean to. It's not a a political thing here.
And October Dragonfly says bonus garlic.
Bonus garlic. Yeah, so we'll have a little extra garlic.
They have a little emoji for anti-jarred garlic.
It's a thing. It's a big thing in the Food Talk TV universe. It really is. It really is. Okay, so now I'm gonna put onions.
So those are not steamed. What did you say? How were they done? Poached.
They're poached. Yeah, and I didn't realize this pan was so on, so they're hotter than I had anticipated. Okay, if you have a big Vitamix blender, that's
Mr. Queen says we're very split on the issue of jarlic.
Yeah. I feel like I'm agnostic. I could really go either way. All right, Vivian, we're going on the road. Here we go. So, like I said, if you have a Vitamix blender, I don't think my blender could handle this. Maybe it's a little old. So I'm going to use my old food processor for this. But this is all going to go in here. Oops. Is it all going to fit, do you think? Maybe I have to do it in batches. I don't know. Let's see. Is it not working?
No, it's fine. I'm just trying to get a more aesthetic view.
Oh.
Melissa Merd says split. I'm agnostic too on garlic/jarlic.
There you go, Melissa. I'm with you. I mean, I'd rather people use workarounds like jarlic than not cook at all.
No, that's not locked.
How do you know?
Because I think it has to lock into has to slide in, doesn't it? Like it has to make a click.
Yeah, but didn't that make it slide?
Okay, maybe that means.
The rest.
I'm leaking a little.
I think that was when I popped it in.
Oh.
So at this point it looks like salsa, but it's gonna have to keep going.
Ron says that's the super food processor 1900 designed in 1954.
No way.
October Dragonfly says you gotta love live cooking shows.
I know. Maybe we should stick to my blender. Maybe I'll.
Oh my god! Oh my fucking god!
It's alive! It's
The blenders are fighting back.
Yeah, yes, yeah, I knew it. I knew it's the rise of the machines. It's just like Terminator. Oh my God. The blenders are, we've taken enough from you. Okay. All right, again, do as I say, not as I do. Yeah.
So why do you recommend not using the blender?
Well, I thought it wouldn't be strong enough in this case, but maybe I'm wrong. But when I make pea soup, I use the blender. The key when you puree...
They can't do.
Okay.
Oh, really? If I talk, it'll... Okay. Kaz said if I talk, it'll cancel out the blender sounds.
Oh, no way. Oh, that's exciting. So here's a wait a minute. I have... The big thing with this recipe is sherry vinegar. I had to go to 3 stores to find it, too. And now I can find it. Sherry vinegar. So the key thing with vegetable soups when you puree is time. It takes time. And a lot of people in this recipe are like, oh, there was too much olive oil. No. That's not what happened. It's the process. You have to slowly...
Oh, they say... Kaz says, I hear you not, Daphne.
Oh. Okay.
She's using some sherry vinegar in case you can hear me and not her. So now, yeah. The vegetables are being blended. We put in some sherry vinegar, and now she's gonna put in some olive oil. There we go.
Ideally, you blend it for 2 minutes.
Do you want to say anything before you start it again? Like, explain what you're doing, what you're making.
The key is, some of the people in the comments of this recipe said, oh, it had too much olive oil. That's not the case. When you puree vegetables with soups, you want to do this the right. It's just that it takes a long time. You have to do it slowly and let it blend and really emulsify. That's the key. It's a technique.
Do you want to speak on the sherry vinegar?
Oh, I didn't talk about the sherry vinegar. So this was one of the things that set this recipe apart. Is sherry vinegar. I had to go to 3 stores to find it. It's a little more fancy. Little, like, not as harsh as like an apple cider vinegar.
Oh, Ron says this is greatly humorous. I just can't stop.
Oh my God, I'm so glad. All right, well, let's taste it. Let's see how it is. With that tasting spoon that I have already right here, except I don't have it. Okay, should we go back to our well-lit area?
Yeah, let's go back to the stage.
Yeah, to the stage. Let's go back to the stage. Here we are at Food Talk TV with Daphne Brogdon, Daph Brog, and my... Okay. Tasting. Oh, it's good. It's very spicy. I think it does need to blend a little bit more. I blended a little more, but I think it's very nice and refreshing, and it has a good flavor. And then most importantly, look at this beautiful bowl. My daughter brought this back to me from southern Italy, right? Did you say Naples? Is that where you got it? Or?
On the Amalfi Coast.
Oh, I've never been to the Amalfi Coast, but this bowl has. So you can do that. Look at that. That would be a great meal. Some crusty bread, and you never turn on a skillet, and you never turn on an oven, unless you're like me and you need to poach.
Why don't you tell us about your own channel?
Oh, Daph Brog? Oh, Daph Brog is my Food Talk TV channel where I do I do lives where I do polite politics. I do some mom comedy.
It's TikTok channel.
Yeah, it's my TikTok channel.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's my TikTok channel. I do some, I'd say, I call it life politics, cooking, mom stuff. And then Daphne Dishes Again is my YouTube cooking channel. But anyway, this is the only place I've been live cooking at present. So there's the gazpacho, and it's called the best gazpacho, and I'm going to blend it more later. But I think it's pretty good. I think it's great. And what's nice is also I like to think of things that you can keep in the, do them on a Sunday night, have in the fridge, so you come home from work during the week and you're just like, oh, I'm so dang tired, I can't make it. Oh, I have that soup left over. Great, I'm gonna eat that instead. Great, done. So you got that.
Yeah, right. The queen of leftovers.
I am the queen of leftovers. Thank you, Vivian, for knowing my real name. I am the queen of leftovers. Okay, so we're gonna get, all right, thanks.
Yeah, Mustard Queen says, I'll have to make gazpacho. It's too dang hot for the stove.
Exactly. It's a perfect hot weather meal. And it's so good for you. Look at all that vitamin, look at all the fruit and vitamins and blah, blah. Now, they talk about straining this. You don't need to strain it. I think the taste is great. But that is a step you could do.
Kimberly says, is that a tomato basil soup? No, it is a delicious gazpacho.
It is a delicious gazpacho, which is good for you, because I don't know about you, but I'm like, I need to put more fiber in my diet. So I think that answers. Okay, back to Rose Schulman's lemon and garlic chicken with cherry. All right, and now I want this pan. I would strain that soup. I'd show you that whole step. I don't think I have time.
October Dragonfly says, I don't know if I'd strain mine either.
Yeah, I don't think you need to. I think it's one more step. And my God, then you got to clean up that strainer. And I love cooking. I'm not a big cleaner-upper person. So let's get back to lemon garlic chicken with cherry tomatoes by our family friend, prolific cookbook author Rose Schulman. So this was marinated in olive oil, lemon juice, garlic, rosemary, salt, and pepper. Now I'm going to, oh, that's right, I got it. Okay. We're going to discard.
What are you doing?
So I'm going to get rid of the marinade. I'm going to take the chicken out.
So the chicken has been marinating for like 30 minutes now.
Yes.
What was it marinating in?
Olive oil, rosemary, salt, lemon juice, garlic. So, and here's where my gigantic plastic wrap will come in handy. Hang on.
Tap the screen. Oh, Kimberly, thank you for the love you so much. Tap the screen, give us some likes. We're at 86 out of 100 for the goal of the live.
No way. I never get my goal rewards. Okay, this is a problem, my cling wrap. You know what? I was going to say, too, that you don't have to use cling wrap. You can use parchment, especially I know some people are like, ugh, does our environment really need more plastic? The answer would be no. So you can
Oh,
use
Caz
parchment.
says, thank you for taking our show tonight.
Oh, my God, thanks for asking me. Thank you for asking me. I don't know what you all are doing, but have fun. Okay, so I'm going to lay out the chicken here. Now, people always say in the recipes, pat dry. I feel like people make too big of a deal about the whole pat dry thing myself. Okay, so
yeah, they do really emphasize the pat dry the chicken.
I know. I mean, I get it. If you want something more browned, you know, you're trying to get rid of some of the moisture. But it's just been marinating. How much is it going to pat dry? And how much do I want to touch raw chicken? I mean, let's be serious. All right. So it's going to be a little easier.
So what are you using now?
I'm using a parchment because it's just easier. I'm gonna pound it. So I'm pounding my marinated chicken. Here on Food Talk TV, where we cook. Cooking on Sunday nights, getting you ready for your week. If you can, it's very helpful, especially for like a working mom, to make a few things on a Sunday night.
So why are you pounding the chicken?
Oh, well, it'll cook quicker when it's thinner.
Is it going to make it crispier?
It'll make it crispier. You don't want to, and the other thing is, we're going to cook it fast. It's only going to be like a minute and a half on each side. If you counted it. sure because sometimes I forget a step. Ba 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 ba. Yep.
Some multitasking going on.
Yeah. She says work from the center and go out. I don't think I'm that careful. Don't tear the chicken. Okay, now we're gonna season it. Da, da, da. Oh, that's right, I gotta add salt to that. That's right, okay. So I didn't put salt in my flour. So I'm gonna do a light dredge here.
So what are you doing right now?
So I'm putting salt in this flour because I'm gonna lightly dredge the chicken. It's not like it's gonna be as coated as it would be. Like, you know when we do chicken Milanese and we're like breadcrumbs, blah, 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 like we're just kind of doing a little bit. Okay, pan on with some oil. Got some canola oil here. Thank you for joining Food Talk TV, longest running live cooking show on TikTok. How's that? I'm Daphne Brogdon. I am your food creator tonight. But
Filling in normally.
Normally it's October Dragonfly or Caz are cooking here on a Sunday night.
But when do you?
Oh, I'm usually on, thank you, Vivian. I'm usually at Wednesday, 1 p.m. when you people with normal jobs are working. Thank God not everybody has normal jobs or nobody would be watching me. All right, so.
Yes, the recipe for the chicken is on FoodtokTV.com.
So you could, you know, people I think like chicken breasts because they are kind of prettier, I guess, maybe than chicken thighs once they've been processed, but I like the flavor of chicken thighs. So that's my one thing I'm changing about this recipe. So I'm just doing a light dredge here. See? Bum, bum, bum. That's it.
Mustard Queen says normal jobs are for normal people.
Yeah. We're not normal. Normies. Yeah. I think some normal health benefits maybe. Okay, so we'll just put it in that pan. So I have the oven on to keep this warm, but if you really wanted an oven-free meal, you could do it. I just want to keep it warm because there's 2 steps to this. Because I'm going to make the chicken, and then the chicken has to be set aside for the next part of this meal.
And what's the next part?
The next part is going to be the whole cherry tomatoes part of it. Okay. Can you see this chicken in the pan? Okay, you can. Okay, good. And if you make chicken breast, though, you have to marinate it. When people, we have a running thing, people we know who invite us over for dinner, and they serve big honking chicken breasts on the bone that they haven't marinated. I mean, it's like eating styrofoam. Like, why bother? Seriously. Now, sometimes I turn this light on, but sometimes it's too much. Is it good or bad?
It's good.
It is? Okay, because sometimes it gets in the way. All right, so that's cooking. So let me just do a little cleanup on aisle 9 here. Oh my God. If I was rich, I'd have a little cooking minion who would follow me around and
clean as you go.
Clean as me, yeah. This is my little composting. If it's small enough, I compost from my garden. If it's too big, then I put it in the city composter. So, okay.
So how long does the chicken take?
So the chicken, it's a minute and a half on each side.
Wow, that's pretty quick.
Yeah. And then I'm going to put it on this pan and keep it warm while I do the next part. Now, I have an old house, so it's uneven. The oil always goes down to the bottom, so sometimes I got to move it around so that oil gets distributed evenly. So I don't play any favorites. Chicken thighs, don't think I'm playing favorites about who gets oil. It's just a slow pour. See, I've got that raw chicken dialogue going.
But as they cook, you slowly lose it?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, you know, when people pass over to the other side.
Looking great.
Alexa, a minute timer.
Sorry if that activated your Alexa at home, y'all.
That has happened. Oh, I didn't do this one.
Oh, I'm trying to get a closer shot and move. Sorry about that.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, this is going pretty well. All right.
So, what are you doing while the chicken cooks?
What I'm doing is a little bit of break dancing.
No.
No. I wish I could break dance. Wouldn't that be awesome? Well, always good keeping clean as you go. While things are cooking. And then I'm going to and then you went in the gazpacho. Okay. Let's see, what are we doing next? Yep. Oh, thank you, Alexa.
Alexa, off. All right.
Okay. We're doing pretty well. This is looking pretty good. So,
Tap the screen, y'all. Give us some likes. Thank you so much for joining us. Daphne Brogdon is hosting today at Daph Brog. Normally she hosts on Wednesdays, but today she's filling in for some great people.
I am filling in and glad to be here on prime time. Oh, what a night. Here I am. Okay, so just waiting for this last chicken to cook. We've got about a minute here on Food Talk TV, the longest running live cooking show in TikTok history. Crowd goes wild. So what did we already make? We already made the best gazpacho. Why is it the best gazpacho? Well, New York Times called it that. I call it the best gazpacho because I cannot eat raw onions without getting horrendous reflux. So I quickly poached the onions, okay? So then it's a puree of an Anaheim chili, a cucumber, 2 pounds of tomatoes, could be canned, could be fresh, up to you people, garlic, 2 aforementioned onions, salt, pepper. Yeah, I think that's it. Yep, that's it. And this will pair very nicely with the lemon garlic chicken with cherry tomatoes. That will do. Okay, so now this is just going to go in a warm oven when we get to the next part.
Michael says she's very funny.
Why, thank you, Michael. Funny looking. So when I was on Beat Bobby Flay, oh, did I just mention I was on Beat Bobby Flay? The whole thing was because I'm a comic and a chef, so they had me running out with a rubber chicken. This is a very hot oven. I mean, a hot stove here, so I'm going to turn that down. I kind of want that to, so we're going to deglaze the pan. For those of you who don't know what deglazing means, it basically means putting in one thing to get the flavor that's already there. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Okay, turn the heat down.
Whose recipe are you using right now?
But thank you for asking. I'm using Martha Rose Schulman, who was the co-writer of my husband's last cookbook. And I'm a bit of a wine snob. And so I got this bottle of wine. And the first glass, I was like, it's all right. And then I realized, oh, wait a minute, I don't think I like it. Don't do anything with it. The best thing you can do is keep it for cooking. Oh, never spend any money for cooking wine. When we had Campanile, my husband's landmark restaurant, some of the best food, James Beard Award winning, they used a big thing of box wine. You know, you don't need to use good wine, not even necessary. So I'm letting this cool down a little bit because all the wine will just evaporate right away if I don't let this cool.
So what's the wine for?
It's gonna, what's gonna happen is, so we've got all the yummy bits that the chicken was cooking in. So we're gonna, when we deglaze it, we're in a sense gonna like reinvigorate all that flavor that's there with the wine to start making the sauce that's gonna go with the chicken. And the big key thing here is, it's kind of funny, actually when I asked Martha about this, it said 2 cups tomatoes. So I'm like, I usually cook by weight. So I got to like 12 ounces on my scale and I went, that seems like a lot to me. I don't think we need 16 ounces. That seemed like too much. So then I thought maybe she just meant like if it filled up, like look, if you, So this is a 2-cup measurement. That's why I like to go by weight with the recipes. See, so if you're, so it's basically 2 cups, which I figured. Okay, now it's calm enough. All right, so I'm gonna put in, I think the recipe said a 1/4 cup. I'll probably put it in more like a 1/3 of a cup. So you see, this is the deglazing video. My daughter Vivian is helping me today. She just came back from a month in Italy, and surprisingly, what did you say? You got sick of Italian food, didn't you?
A little bit, yeah.
I think we're spoiled here in Los Angeles where it's like, okay, let's have Indian tonight. How about Korean tomorrow? You know, we have so many different types of foods. All right, so now we've done the nice deglazing.
Someone asked, are you new?
I am not that new, but I'm usually on Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Central Time when people who have real jobs don't see me. I have a show on Food Network called Daphne Dishes, and I have a YouTube cooking channel, and I've owned restaurants. But I think I've been here for 6 months. What do you guys? I don't know. Taylor would know.
Dolores says, what are you cooking?
Oh, I'm cooking lemon and garlic chicken with cherry tomatoes. Is that Dolores with an E?
Yeah.
Oh, that's my friend Dolores. Hi, Dolores. Oh my God, I haven't seen you forever. How are you? Let's see. Just want to.
Dolores says, hey.
Dolores, I think I told you my mother passed, right? So, because I wasn't doing lives in a row because I was taking care of her, and then she passed, and I'm just trying to get back into it. But I remember we talked about that, so I just want to let you know. I have some very sweet people who come regularly to my lives. All right. Okay, here we go. So the wine's cooking, and now we are going to add my 2 cups of cherry tomatoes. So Dolores, I already did a gazpacho. Let me show it to you. And I steamed the onions first because raw onions give me terrible reflux, but it works fine. And it's a really good summer meal because you don't need to cook anything. So now these cherry tomatoes are gonna cook in the wine and all of that chickenness. That's not a word, but I've made it one. Chickenness. I just don't trust that. I always think I'm gonna forget something.
Tap the screen, y'all. Give us some likes. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong part. That's why. Yeah. So we're stirring off and tossing the pan until they begin to shrivel and burst. Yeah, so we're kind of trying to wilt them. I know I've done this recipe before where I did this one I call blistered tomatoes in the snow. I don't cook it in wine, I cook it in oil, and it's really fun to see the tomatoes burst and blister, and then I toss it in feta cheese. That's a good side dish. So one thing we're gonna do here, a little unorthodox, we're gonna sprinkle on a little sugar.
And what's that for? Oh, we reached our goal of 100 love you so muches.
Stop it! That's awesome! Reset the goal! Oh no, we don't have time to reset the goal. Okay, so I've added sugar and salt.
Do you not want me to?
Oh yeah, you can, sure, why not? Go ahead. So we're gonna kind of stir the tomatoes around because I want them to burst. I want them to...
Oh wait, actually maybe, I don't think I know how to do that, never mind.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Caz says, Vivian, it's funny that we took tonight off and we're sitting here watching anyway.
I know, that is funny. Well, there is a lot of stress. I was a little stressed earlier today because usually at my show, it's earlier in the day. So I just sort of, think ahead of time and wake up. But there was a good chunk of today where I was like, I'm doing that cooking show later. It was kind of like, when you used to have those dreams of like, you go to school and you're like, I'm not wearing clothes. Like it was kind of like that. Like I was having these anxious, like I said to you, Kaz, like, oh, I'm going to forget. Like, oh my God, did I forget I'm my cooking show? All right.
Dolores says, you have got to do a chicken Alfredo.
Oh, chicken, that's a good idea. That's a classic. That's a good idea. Okay, cool.
And Mustard Queen says, January 22nd was Daphne's first Food Talk TV show.
Okay, so it's been 6 months. I'm glad you're keeping track, Taylor, because as my kids can tell you, hanging out with me is like watching the movie 50 First Dates. I'm like the Drew Barrymore in that movie. I remember nothing.
Oh, Dolores sent some hearts.
Oh, thank you, Dolores. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and that is true. You'll forget a conversation from yesterday.
Yeah, like I just did that in the car with you guys. I go, oh, so Rex, no, I said, I said, oh, Rex, Vivian's going to take our Italian class with us. And he's like, yeah, Mom, I was sitting right next to you when you talked about it. I was like, you were? Okay, so this is coming along nicely.
What are you making, Mom?
I am making lemon and garlic chicken with cherry tomatoes, and I'm about to finish it, but I want to make sure I got it right, because this is our friend's recipe.
Oh, Caz sent a heart me. Thank you so much,
Oh,
Caz.
thank you. Yeah, stir this for 5 to 10 minutes until tomatoes have collapsed but are still intact. All right, there we go.
Time check.
I feel like there was something else I was going to add to this. And now, oh, pepper. Did I add the pepper? I don't think I did. The one thing I didn't put, what?
4 minutes.
Oh, okay, perfect. All right.
What's the one thing you didn't add?
Parsley. I would chop up parsley just to put a little on top, but I forgot to put it.
So now you're taking the chicken out of the oven?
Yes. Now I'm taking the chicken out of the oven.
Which you just put in there to keep warm, right?
Yeah. Something a lot in the restaurant business, we sear, like would sear a steak and then you finish it off in the oven where you cook everything else. Because in restaurants, you gotta get the timing of everybody's meals. Okay.
Dolores says delicious.
Okay, so here we go. We've got the white wine. And in the marinade, there was rosemary, lemon, olive oil, salt, and pepper. I like how this looks. I think it looks very presentational. And it all right, I shouldn't have it. Well, what I would do is I would put a little bit of parsley and maybe grate some Parmesan on top. But there you go. So let's look at everything we got here. So this is a full and complete fabulous summer meal. We've got gazpacho. You never had to turn your oven on. And I only had to steam or poach my onion because of my personal issues with raw onions. And this beautiful bowl that my daughter got me from the Amalfi Coast. So this is great, and there's plenty more that can be saved for your week, so you can plan ahead. And then we've got this gorgeous lemon and garlic chicken with cherry tomatoes, which is Rose Schulman's recipe from the New York Times, and she's a family friend. And I think it looks pretty fantastic. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I enjoyed being here on Sunday night. Please let me come back. And regularly you can see me Wednesday at 1 p.m. Central Time here on FoodtokTV. Give FoodtokTV.
What's your username? Where can people find you?
You can find me at Daphne Brogdon on TikTok. And my YouTube is Daphne Dishes Again because of my TV show on Food Network was called Daphne Dishes. But anytime you come to FoodtokTV, you're going to find all kinds of great culinary creators. I'm happy to be part of the team. And, oh, I should taste this.
October Dragonfly says, I walked away for 10 minutes and you're done. That looks awesome.
Oh, thank you, Christine. Thank you. Let's see how it worked out. I want to make a perfect bite with a little bit of the tomato. Spirit there. Come on. Mmm. Oh, tomato is really hot. The marinade is great. Don't marinate it longer than 30 minutes, I think, because then there's the acid and the lemon are going to break it down. It's really delicious, though. It's really nice. This is good. Thumbs up, Daphne Brogdon. Thumbs up. Thank you all for joining FoodtokTV. Wait, am I at the time? Am I at the time? Yeah.
6:59.
Oh, well, and let me tell you, 7 years ago when I started making this meal. Oh my God. And I'm already nostalgic for when the food processor was like, you know, China syndrome, when it was the Titanic there with the tomatoes there. Remember it? We were all there, right? We were all there. You all remember it? I remember it. I thought it was fun. Thank you guys for joining. Tap, tap, tap. How many taps do I have up there? How many hearts?
I don't know, but it's 7.
Okay, wait, now I want to see. Wait, let me see. Let me see.
Michael says that looks amazing. Dolores says you're the best.
Oh, God, you guys are the best. You guys are the best for coming. Oh, my gosh, 33. Great. 33,000. That's what it is.
Oh, and pizza just sent a rose.
Oh, Rose? Wait a minute. I got to go downstairs and go find that. Oh, I'll back up again. Okay. Thank you. Chicken gazpacho here on Food Talk TV. This worked out really well. Vivian, we've got dinner ready.
Mm-hmm.
If only somebody would come and clean. Thank you guys for joining so much. Give me a follow. Give Food Talk TV a follow. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Kisses. Have a great week. Love, love, love to everybody. Still love and safety.